Hello, your text for today is the botched banana theft. Arthur's purpose, pie. Arthur's purpose. Why did the author write the story? P is for persuade. I is for inform. E is for entertain. Is the author trying to change my opinion? Is the author trying to get me to believe or do something? That is when the author is trying to persuade you. Is the author trying to teach me something? Did the author give me facts? That is when the author is trying to inform you. Is the author telling me a story? Did the author try to make me laugh? That is when the author is trying to entertain you. The botched banana theft. The big gorilla felt very hungry. In fact, he declared he was starving. Yet almost all of the trees in the jungle had a disease that caused their fruit to rot. So, as his tummy growled, he walked to the biggest tree in all the forest. This giant plant was still growing bunches of tasty bananas. Somehow, it had escaped the bug that hurt the other trees. In the past, the gorilla stayed away from this tree. It had always been home to a violent gang of spider monkeys. The gorilla was the strongest of all the animals, yet he knew that these pests could be even more so in a large numbers. I don't want to end up like my cousin, said the gorilla. He looked at the tall tree with worry. Those tiny demons got him before he even hit the ground. I'm not going out like that. Listening to the sounds of the rainforest, the gorilla didn't hear the monkeys at all. He wasn't surprised. Those little devils are very sneaky, he said, as he found the courage to start his plan. This is risky, but if I don't eat, I'll soon die. What choice do I have? The bulky brute knew it was now or never. The gorilla closed his eyes for just a second, sighed, and opened them. All right, Reginald, let's rock and roll, he said, as he jumped up from the ground and then began to climb the massive tree trunk. His thick mitts and sturdy feet worked well for the task. As a primate, his feet were more like a second pair of hands. They helped him scale just about anything. The first part of his upward climb was easy. The gorilla went from limb to limb with the grace of a ballet dancer. When he was high enough, he wrapped his paws around a pod of bananas. Then he plucked them off the tree. You're all mine now, said the gorilla. With a wide smile, he spun his heavy body around slowly. He now needed to make an escape, yet he staggered backward in shock as he looked upon a whole clan of spider monkeys. They were sitting on the nearby burrows. It was as if they were watching a play at a theater. As the audience, they all seemed a bit amused. Where are you going in such a hurry? Said one of the small creatures. He and the rest of his brood showed evil smiles. Did your mom even teach you that it's not polite to eat and run? Giggles sang out in the gaggle of wild mammals. Reginald knew then that he was in trouble. His heart began to race faster in his chest. His breaths became rapid. In a panic, the gorilla gripped his score of fresh fruit tightly and tried to flee, but the monkeys were far quicker. They used a pelting of rocks and sticks to bring the intruder down. It took only a few seconds for them to win. After being just about knocked out, Reginald crashed to the floor of the forest and fell into a hazy state. The pain was great. Didn't I know your cousin? Asked one of the monkeys with a laugh, as his mob worked to tie the gorilla down with vines. Reginald was too weak to fight back. His hunger and the fall saw to that. You taught him a lesson about theft that clearly has yet to sink into your skull. Not to worry, big fella. You're about to be schooled. Trust me. It will be the last thing you ever learn.